Okay, this is probably going to be one of the most important videos that I ever make, at least in my opinion, just because that's the kind of person I am. I've been working on this video for a very long time. I actually started last year, but I reset my computer and it deleted everything. Gotta love technology. But yeah, finally finished it. Also, I'm going to try to not say so many times in this, but it's probably going to happen. But anyway, this video is about my dog, Tyson, who some of you know, because you know me personally. And those of you that don't, I'm like any other dog owner. I love the expletive out of my dog. He is an American Staffordshire Terrier, which is also known as one of the types of pit bulls, which already gets plenty of side eyes from people just because of the breed that he is. And people that don't know those kind of dogs or have been around those kind of dogs, they see what they see in the media and they make their own assumptions about these dogs, which, whatever, you're allowed to have your own opinion, even if it's wrong. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. This video is specifically about my dog, not the breed or anything like that. That just plays a part into it because he used to behave, some would say, aggressively, and because of the breed that he is, that automatically is just taken that way. Now, my sweet little boy, his name is Tyson, and I'm going to show him here. Tyson does come from a previous relationship. I'm not going to go into details about it because it's irrelevant and it doesn't matter. I am with someone else now, and it's not just someone else. I'm engaged. So we're getting married next year, April 8th, 2017, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, he took over the daddy role, and Tyson loves him more than anything, and he's just wonderful all the way around. This video isn't about him, but I could go on for a long time about how wonderful he is. But anyway, just a little piece of advice. If you're in a relationship and you both love animals, that's cool, good. I suggest don't getting an animal together unless you know for sure that you're going to be together long term, or like make an agreement with each other of if you do split, who gets the dog or cat or fish or whatever. Now, I'm not going to point fingers, but my dog was taken away from me for about 9 months, and I got him back. And when I got him back, he was very skinny and covered in fleas and had cuts all over him. He had a cigarette burn above his eye. He just wasn't treated the way that he should have been treated. And not only was he physically harmed, he was mentally harmed. I figured out pretty quick that if I tried to take him around anyone he didn't know, he didn't react very well. So that was problem number one, because basically he was unpredictable and I had to keep him like on parental control constantly, which is just not fun for a dog. Dogs need to be socialized, especially those kind of dogs. I'm not going to go into detail on everything that happened to him just because it makes me sad to talk about and I don't like thinking about it or reliving it, but we'll just say that Tyson was very, very fragile and hurt, and he didn't deserve any of it. Now, I did a lot of research and tried a lot of different things on my own, which helped some, but I still really had to keep an eye on him and just be mindful of who he was around or always know, like, my surroundings. I also actually tried to meet with a trainer. I met her once. She wasn't a bad trainer. She was learning, but she just wasn't cut out for this kind of job. She was just a general trainer. I needed someone that could help with an abused dog, like rehabilitate him back to being confident to be around people he didn't know and didn't not always feel like they're a threat. And that is when I found Glenn Sherrill. He is fantastic. He resides in Rockwell, North Carolina. I will put his information below, his Facebook page and things like that, where you can reach out to him. Now, he's in Rockwell, North Carolina. He has a lot of different programs. So if you're in North Carolina or around the area and this is a severe issue that you have that you feel like you need help with, he's completely worth it. I promise. I put Tyson into Glenn's Dogcation Boot Camp. which is 4 to 6 weeks long. He stayed with him in his house, and he stayed, I think, almost the whole time, which was hard, but it was good for him, and it was good for separation too, because he completely depended on me at that point, and if I wasn't around him or near him, he would panic. So it definitely helped a lot with that, as well as everything else. Now, he did teach him commands, you know, sit, stay, come, leave it, all those kind of things, which are great. But I was really concerned about just his behavior meeting new people. I wanted to go out in public, go to the park, go to Tractor Supply, wherever, with Tyson without having to hold on for dear life and tell people I'm sorry 500 times. This video will have little captions in the corner just showing what each thing is. Most of them are self-explanatory. There's a few that I do want to explain. One of them is place, which basically, when we say place, he goes to his dog bed or his kennel, which just depends on whichever one we're closer to. Usually his dog bed. And it comes in handy just when we're eating dinner and we don't want him to sit there begging, or when somebody rings the doorbell and we don't want him running at the door and barking, you know, being a dog. We want him to go and behave so we can answer the door and do whatever we gotta do. One of them I have on there is just proper walking behavior, which sounds weird, but Tyson used to pull really bad, and I don't know if you've ever walked a pit bull, but they are incredibly strong. Like, some of them aren't even that big, but they have the strength in them of a freaking ox or something. They're just super strong dogs, and it doesn't matter how big and tough you think you are, that dog is going to pull you if he's not properly trained to walk. Also, in the part of the video where it shows me walking him, there's one part where we are walking past someone's house. They have a backyard fenced in and their dogs are barking, going crazy at Tyson. Before, Tyson would have been losing his mind, pulling me to that fence into those people's yard. When someone looks outside and sees a girl with a pit bull pulling her uncontrollably into their yard. Not a good look, Molly. But you will see him look at them and then look away and just keep walking like a good boy. Another one is door manners. You'll see it, but basically it comes in handy when you open the door to take the dog for a walk, that he doesn't just take off running and yank you out the door and pull you down your steps or something like that. Like, towards the end of the video, you will see him meeting people that he doesn't know. It's real, it's not staged or whatever. You can probably tell by his behavior anyway. But then you'll see them sitting on the couch with him, loving on him, and he is just happy as he can be. So obviously he's definitely much better. You will also see him on his back like a cockroach, getting spoiled to death because he lets me clean his teeth and trim his oh my god, trim his nails and soothe his paws and all that good stuff. high energy dog that you don't always have the time to walk to keep their energy level. They run around the house and act all crazy and bark at everything because they're just way too stimulated and energized. If you have a set of stairs, like steep ones, doesn't matter, just a good bit of them, throw a frisbee or a tennis ball and make them go up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs. It's great, especially on days that I don't have time to take him for a long walk. In this video, I do want to say here This right here was a testament to a dog can completely change. No dog is a lost cause. Those dogs you see at the pound that are there because they're misbehaved or whatever, they can absolutely be transformed into a fantastic companion. Please don't just overlook them because of that. And please, for the love of God, stop throwing your dog that you got to love and be a companion into the pound because it's not what you want and you're not willing to do what you have to do to help that dog. Your dog deserves a good life, and it is your responsibility to give your dog a good life. So please, if they need some kind of rehabilitation or even just regular obedience training to make both of your lives easier, do it. It's worth it, and it makes the relationship between you two so much better, and it makes just everything better. So just please do what you gotta do. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Thank you for watching this, and like I said, his information's down below. If you're in the area or somewhere close enough by,